might seem illegal, but I built an entire online casino app without one single line of code. And step by step, I'm going to guide you on how to do the same thing in building an online casino app from scratch using only one AI tool. We'll also create games like slots, dice, and crash in the app so people can actually play them and place bets. But this is not just any other regular video, because besides showing you how to build the entire app from the ground up, I'm also going to be showing you how to connect it to a database, how to create user authentication, and later, how you can connect it to Stripe so that you can start making money from the first day of launch. Now, everything you need to know to start an online casino app. And this is all without having any knowledge at all about coding. We're going to use the power of AI to create something similar to Stake. It's a platform that handles billions in bets every year. Now, I've tested many tools over the past couple of months, and this one AI tool is simply the easiest and the fastest way to create an app, especially if you've never done one before. You can ask it to build anything, and if something isn't working, you can simply ask it again to solve the error all by itself, and it'll be resolved. And again, all without you or I having any knowledge of coding. Creating a prompt. Now, before diving into Replit, I first used ChatGPT to help me craft the perfect prompt. Now, since we're building something similar to Stake, I asked ChatGPT to write a comprehensive prompt that would capture all the essential features we'll need in our app. I simply told ChatGPT, help me write a prompt for Replit to create an online casino app similar to Stake, including user authentication and core casino games like slots, dice, and crash. After that, ChatGPT then helped me create this well-structured prompt, which I'm now going to copy and paste over into Replit. I want to create a fully functional online casino app similar to Stake using Replit. The app should include a modern UI, seamless user experience, and essential casino games. Now, the main features should include user authentication with secure sign-up and login, and 3 core games, which we mentioned earlier: slots with randomized real mechanics, dice with classic crypto casino-style gameplay, and crash with multiplier-based mechanics. Alright, so let's start by going to the Replit homepage, which you'll see after purchasing a Replit subscription. And of course, doing that will give you access here to the Replit agent. When you see, what do you want to make today? That's your cue, and we'll paste in our ChatGPT crafted prompt. Now, it will analyze our request and propose a development plan. And we can see additional suggestion features, such as some other things, but for now, we'll uncheck all of them first and focus on our core functionality. Setting up basic structure. Now, Replit is generating our initial code base. User authentication is essential. Replit sets up the basic structure, including a landing page with login and registration options, a secure authentication flow, and of course, a foundational game lobby. Now, we'll wait for the agent to create all of the code that we need from the prompt provided. Now here, we can see that the agent automatically fixes any errors that pop up. And once the generation is complete, you'll see the login and registration placeholder. And if any errors appear during this process at all, we'll need to copy the error message and then send it back to the Replit agent for any resolutions. Adding games. Now we're kicking things off with our first game, slots. Now the goal here is to build a slot machine featuring a 3x3 grid of symbols, random number generation for symbol selection, winning line detection, spinning reel animations, and win multiplier calculations. Just send the request to the Replit agent and it'll take care of the rest for us. Now while we were waiting, let me explore some of the customizations available to us here. We can see the screen size, theme, etc. Let's go ahead and click on the themes and then let's change it to light mode. Let's register first and then click register. Now you might notice another error here. You can dismiss it by clicking outside, pressing the escape key, or fixing the code. The agent immediately analyzes the problem or error as soon as we mention it. So let's go ahead and give it another try. Now, I have already registered the account, so let's move on. There are already 3 games available, but we'll make sure everything is working properly, and then we'll introduce them one at a time. So if you happen to run into any errors with the random number generation, it is kind of pretty common when you're first setting up the game. No worries. All we have to do is just ask the Replit agent to switch to a cryptographically secure random number generator for the slot machine results to be able to keep things fair and balanced. Now, give the button another click, and we might encounter another error here, but again, no worries at all. To make sure everything runs smoothly, we can simply ask the Replit agent to create the database, and that should pretty much do the trick. You can really see how effortlessly the agent works, doing all the work for us, making it easy to create a fully functional app tailored to your needs. And we might run into another error here, but no worries, let's go ahead and tackle it. Let's go ahead and register again, and once we're done, we'll give the slots a try. Everything should work perfectly. Let's go ahead and add the dice game next, and since we already have the basics down, pretty good stuff, let's make sure it runs smoothly by guiding the agent on the gameplay mechanics. We'll have Replit create a classic dice game where players can pick a number between 1 to 100 and place bets on over or under that number, check out their win probability, view roll history, and then tweak their bet sizes. Testing the probability calculations and roll history storage is crucial at this stage, so let's go ahead and get rolling. Now, we've got the game set up with the features we wanted. Great. So now let's go ahead and put it to test by placing a bet of 100. Roll for a number under your chosen one, adjust the winning chance to 74.5%, and roll. Awesome. After clicking the roll, you can see the recent rolls displayed right here. And it's great to see that everything is functioning perfectly as we planned. Now, we're ready to dive into our final game, Crash. Now, this exciting game will feature a real-time multiplier display, an automatic cash-out options, a game history graph, live player bets display, and crash point generation using verifiable randomness. Now, the key here is to ensure the randomness is both fair and verifiable. Let's hit submit and see what happens next. We might need a little bit more patience during this part. All right, let's give it a go, and it looks like everything is running pretty smoothly now. The interface. Now with our games up and running, it's time to elevate the user experience. We'll ask Replit to transform the UI, giving it a sleek, professional look. Imagine a dark theme with vibrant accent colors, a design that adapts seamlessly to any screen size, smooth animated transitions between games, and intuitive betting controls along with a clear display of game statistics. Let's see how good Replit actually is, right? The user experience will be enhanced with features like balance display and bet history, profile settings, transaction history even, and responsible gaming limits. Now, each of these elements needs to be carefully tested to ensure smooth functionality. Testing and debugging. Now, you might encounter random number generation errors or game state synchronization issues, but really, no worries, because all we gotta do is grab that error message and then shoot it on over to the Replit agent asking for help with the specific problem in our game. The Replit agent will get us back on track in no time. Now we'll add some final polish with some sound effects for wins and actions, some helpful tooltips for new users, proper loading states for a better user experience, and clear error message for invalid actions. And by the way, it's also possible to upload your own sound effects, and Replit will make sure it gets into your game. Now, let's dive in and see how it looks now. And it looks like we might have hit another error, so let's go ahead and fix it. No biggie, no problem. Now the game works smoothly now, and so let's dive into advanced administrative and community features that will help to elevate user engagement and give you more control over the platform. Now it's time to level up with some serious administrative power. Let's have Replit generate a sleek admin dashboard locked down for authorized eyes only and giving us full control over the action behind the scenes. So tell the Replit agent, create an admin panel with user management capabilities, game control settings, and an analytics dashboard. Include secure role-based access control to ensure only authorized administrators can access these features. And as Replit generates the code, let's dive into what's coming together now. User management takes center stage, giving administrators full control over the platform. They can oversee all registered users, they can enforce policies by banning or unbanning accounts, and also dig into more detailed transaction histories. Need a reset? Admins can also handle password changes, ensuring smooth operations and, of course, security. Now, let's ensure that administrators have full oversight of user management. They must be able to view a complete list of registered users, be able to enforce policies by banning or unbanning accounts, and access detailed transaction histories. Additionally, they should also have the ability to reset user passwords when necessary. Now simply, we'll just go ahead and prompt all of that and click submit. So far, it's looking good. Ensure that administrators have full control over game settings. They should be able to adjust and then now return to player RTP rates for each game, modify house edge parameters, and set betting limits and maximum payouts. Additionally, they must be able to configure game-specific settings such as slot machine symbol frequencies, crash game curve parameters, and dice game probability ranges. All right, now we'll click submit and then just wait it out. Now, the agent wants to know if the settings are working correctly, so let's go ahead and test it out. And yep, we ran into another error, but again, no worries. We'll just send it over to the agent, copy paste it over, and then let the Replit agent take care of it. Simple as that. All right, now it is working properly. Our goal in the analytics dashboard is that it should offer dynamic insights into our platform's performance. It should let us also track active players in real time, also to allow us to dive deep into revenue across different game types and visualize user activity with intuitive heat maps. Financial reports also should be coming with detailed projections to be able to help us plan ahead. Plus, the built-in risk analysis tool empowers us to spot potential issues before they even escalate, and this ensures that we're always one step ahead. Now let's prompt that and see what we'll get. And so far, works perfectly. Now, let's enhance user engagement, of course, with social features. Let's tell the Replit agent add a live chat system and competitive leaderboards to create more engaging community experience. Add that, we'll have a global chat room for all players and game-specific chat rooms. Administrators will have basic moderation tools, and users can use emojis and basic formatting. The system will preserve chat history for moderation purposes. Now we can move on forward to the leaderboards, and we'll prompt Replit, ensure that the leaderboards will show weekly and monthly rankings with separate boards for each game type. Players can compete for biggest wins, highest multipliers, most games played, and total wagered amount. Now we'll click submit and check it out. Now the layouts of the leaderboard just overlaps in the sidebar, therefore we need to polish this a little bit. And now it's looking better. As with our previous features, you might encounter some common issues, and that's okay. If the admin panel, for example, shows authentication errors, just tell the Replit agent, please fix the admin authentication system to ensure proper role-based access control. And now it works perfectly fine. For slow leaderboard updates, request Replit to optimize the leaderboard calculation system for better performance. Oh, the layout of the leaderboard is not looking too good, so let me provide another prompt to the Replit agent. It's crucial to test each new feature thoroughly and try accessing the admin panel with both admin and regular user accounts. test the chat functionality across different games, and make sure leaderboard updates happen after significant wins. And then verify that all analytics data is accurate and updating in real time. Now, before wrapping up, we'll want to ensure that all new features are properly integrated with the existing codebase. So we'll ask Replit to please review and optimize the integration between the new admin panel, the chat system, and our existing casino features. Ensure that all systems are properly secured and performance is optimized. And with these additions, now your casino app has professional-grade administrative tools and, of course, community features that rival even more major platforms. Now, the admin panel gives you complete control over your platform, while the social features help you to build an engaged user community. And just like that, we've built a whole app within the Replit agent, and we can do it the same way for connecting the app to Stripe 2. All you gotta do is watch my previous video on this channel where I show, again, step by step on how to implement Stripe and receive payments from your users. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you at the next one.